Playing Promise is Elizabeth Calhoun.
Nay.
Playing Prudence the Owl is Lily Calhoun.
Hello.
Playing Solomon is Reagan Wilt.
Hello, everyone.
Playing King, the ever-faithful watchdog, is Jensen Springer.
Yo, what up?
Playing Ollie, the cute little owl kid, is Rose Lammy.
Hello.
Playing Misty, the adorable and loving little bunny, is Gwendolyn Springer.
Hi.
And playing our original puppet that started it all, Mr. Chester, is Molly Calhoun.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yay!
Do you have anything to say, Kurt?
So the title of this skit is Packing for a Trip. And as I mentioned earlier, it's learning about the Ark of the Covenant. Everybody in your places.
What is going on over there? Ollie, is that you?
Hi, Chester. Sorry, was I being too loud?
What are you doing over there, Ollie?
I'm building an oak.
What's all the racket?
Can someone knock it off over there?
Hi, King. Hi, Promise. I'm building an oak.
You mean like the one in the Bible story?
Yes, just like that one.
Why?
Because we're going on a summer vacation.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Ollie just said you guys are going on a summer vacation.
Yes, that's right. We're going to visit our old friend, Mr. Frederick the Frog, down by the swamp.
Frederick is awesome.
Wait. What does building an ark have to do with going on a family vacation to the swamp? I'm so confused.
Come on, Promise. Don't you remember the Bible story about the oak and the Judy?
You're building an ark like Noah, and you're going to put Frederick the Frog in the ark along with all the other animals?
No. It's not Noah's oak. It's the other oak.
There's another ark?
Yes. There is the Ark of the Covenant, which people of Israel carried around as they journeyed in the wilderness.
And I'm making one that can carry the things we need on a trip.
Whoa, there's another ark? The people of Israel carried around a big boat in the wilderness? I have so many questions. Who built it? How did they carry a boat? Plus, who needs a boat in the wilderness? There's no water out there.
The Ark of the Covenant was not a boat like Noah's Ark, Chester. It was a box.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense.
What's a covenant? It's a fancy word for promise.
Promise.
Oh, I'm not going to promise anything. No, the word covenant means God's promise to us. The Ark of the Covenant carried some really special things that all related to God's promise to be with the people.
Okay, so what was in it?
There were the tablets of the Ten Commandments, Moses' staff, and some of the manna from the wilderness.
Did you say tablets? They had those back in Bible times? I thought those were new things. I've seen people have iPads, some have Kindles, some have other kinds of tablets. I didn't know people in Israel had them too. That's pretty awesome. When they got lost in the wilderness, why didn't they just look up directions on Google Maps?
No, not those kind of tablets, Misty. The tablets they had were the big pieces of stone that had the commandments written on them.
Oh, the digital tablets would have been much easier to carry than some giant stones.
Yes, they were easier, but they didn't have those back then. After Moses brought back the commandments from God and Mountain Sinai, the people knew they needed to keep those tablets somewhere safe.
Oh, I think I get it. The ark was like a little treasure chest.
Yes, something like that.
I like to keep all my treasure buried in the yard. I don't even bother with the box. I've buried so many bones out there, I've lost track. But sometimes I'm digging just for fun, and I uncover one I'd forgotten about, and I'm like, awesome, buried treasure!
But this treasure chest wasn't very great. They carried it with them.
Was it heavy? I bet it was heavy. Did one person have to carry it all by themselves? Maybe they put it on their back of some strong animal like Promise.
What? A rider's heavy enough for me. I'm not carrying some big box, too. No, a few people carried it together. There were big pulls on the side of it that made it easier to carry.
Oh, good. So the tablets of commandments were in there with Moses' staff?
Yes, that's right.
That's not very nice to the staff.
What?
That's not very nice to put the staff in the box.
Why not?
How would they breathe in there? That had to be a tight fit too, especially if there were lots of them. If I was somebody's staff, I would not want them to put me in a box and carry me around. I would quit the job right away.
Not that kind of staff, Chester. It was not people who worked for Moses. It was his physical staff, you know, like the walking stick he used.
Oh, that makes much more sense. But why would you want to keep that?
Because it was a reminder of the power of God. Do you remember the story when God turned the staff into a snake? Or remember when God told Moses to reach his staff over the Red Sea and then the waters parted?
Did you say it turned into a snake? I don't like snakes.
Yes, it turned into a snake because of God's power. But then God turned it back into a staff. God did that to show the people in Egypt that God was with Moses.
Oh, good.
What was the third thing you said was in it? The Ten Commandments, Moses' staff, and something else.
Wait, I remember. It was the what is it?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, huh?
The what is it?
What are you talking about?
Explain to me and Ollie. The third thing was some of the manna from the wilderness. It was the bread that God provided for them as they were wandering around. When the bread appeared, there was a flaky substance on the ground. The people didn't know what it was called, so they called it, what is it? Which in Hebrew is the word manna.
So they were eating something that they didn't have a name? That had to be dangerous. I'm not going to eat some if I don't know what it's called.
I'll eat anything.
Even if you don't know what it is?
Well, I guess not. There was this one time I saw this weird thing on the ground, and it smelled kind of gross. I was not going to eat that.
See what I mean?
The bread had a name, Chester, but the word manna literally means, what is it? It's like they stepped outside the first day it appeared, pointed at it and said, manna, what is it? The name just stuck.
Oh, I see.
Okay, the Ark of the Covenant was the big box that held the tablets of the Ten Commandments, Moses' staff, and some manna from heaven. That's kind of cool. Did they at least paint the box or decorate it? I know when my owner was building my doghouse, I wanted it to be really decorated. I wanted fresh paint. I wanted my name on it. I wanted flashing lights and a disco ball. He didn't give me the lights and the disco ball, though. He just gave it a fresh paint and my name on it. I guess that's okay.
The oak was very special. It was wood with gold plating. It even had these two angels sitting on top with their wings almost touching.
Ooh, sounds really pretty. What happened to it? Is it in some museum now? Can I go and see it?
It vanished.
Huh? Someone did a magic trick on it and it made it disappear?
No, it just disappeared into history. If anyone ever found it, it would be one of the greatest discoveries in history.
Wait a minute. I saw this movie once where this guy actually found the ark. In the end, he put it in some warehouse.
That was Indiana Jones, King. And that's a made-up story. The ark is not in a warehouse somewhere.
Okay, this is great and all, hearing about what was in the Ark and the Covenant way back when. But Ollie, why are you building one for your summer vacation?
Alright, I'm making one because I want to carry all of my important stuff with me as we travel. That's what the people of Israel did. They were traveling from Egypt to the Promised Land. They were wandering around in the wilderness, and they carried the ark with them wherever they went. I figured if they took some of their important things on their trip, then I'll do that too.
We told you that you could bring some things on the trip, but we also told you that you don't need to build an ark, Ollie.
Oh, Mom, come on.
Oh, when I go on a trip, I like to take stuff too. I take my chewing toys, a few bones, and a giant bag of food because you know, we dogs like to eat.
I like to take my carrots and my pillow and some blankets because sometimes road trips are really long and I can end up falling asleep along the way.
What are you taking, Ollie?
I think I'll take some paper and crayons. Ooh, I'll take some snacks. I like the pillow and blanket idea. Maybe I'll take some things to show Mr. Frederick.
That sounds like good stuff for a trip. But when the people of Israel carried their ark, it doesn't sound like their stuff would have helped them on a trip. Some tablets, a big staff, and some manna. What are you going to do with those? I guess they can eat the manna, but what do you do with tablets and a big stick? I know I'm a dog, so I would chew the stick. But I don't think they would do that.
You can play on the tablet in the car.
We already said they weren't those kinds of tablets, Misty.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good question. Why did they take those specific things with them?
Wait, I want to try to guess this. It's like a game. What do these three things all have in common?
Oh, I like playing this game.
I think all three of those things were heavy.
The manna doesn't sound very heavy unless there was a lot of it.
I guess you're right.
Maybe three of those things were, I don't know.
Wait, they already told us that, remember? It's a promise.
Promise,
Very
promise.
good. These were all symbols that reminded them of the promises that God was with them. The Ten Commandments were reminders of God. Given the law, the staff was a reminder about God's power, and the manna was a reminder that God provides for them. Very good.
I like that.
It was also a reminder to them that they were God's people and they belonged to God.
King, do you wear a dog collar?
Of course. It has my name on it, my owner's name on it, and his phone number in case I get lost. But what does that have to do with anything?
It's something you carry with you to remind you that your owner loves you and you belong to him, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. Now I get it, just like the ark.
Yes, exactly.
The ark sounds pretty cool.
Oh, I should take some things on my trip that reminds me that God goes with me too. I can take a Bible. I can take my prayer journal. I can take that little cloth that hangs on the wall in my nest.
You don't need to take your entire room with you on our trip, Ollie.
I'm not taking my whole room, Mom. Just a few things.
Yes, a few things are fine, son. I'll be taking my Bible also.
Hey, it just dawned on me. The ark was kind of like an I love you box.
Oh, what?
An I love you box. It's this box where you keep all of the treasures that other people have given you and they have special meanings to you. Like I have this box where I keep a bunch of things that are important to me, like my very first carrot.
Oh, that has to be so gross by now, Misty. I would not want to eat that.
It's a stuffed carrot, King. Not a real one. But anyway, my parents gave it to me when I was born, and I still have it. I'm never getting rid of that. I used to snuggle with that thing every night.
Yes, the Ark of the Covenant did contain some special treasures that helped the people know God loves them.
What did they do with the ark once they got to where they were going? And where were they going anyway?
They were going to the promised land. Once they got there, they had a little tent for it, sort of like the tents they used in the wilderness. But eventually, King David said he wanted to build a house to keep the ark. It ended up that his son Solomon built the house instead. That house is what was known as the temple.
Whoa! Mr. Solomon, you built a temple?
No, not me, King. Just the guy in the Bible I was named after.
Oh.
So the temple was the house for the ark? Was it like a museum that people could visit and see the ark?
Actually, the temple was where they went to offer sacrifice and worship God. Plus, only one person saw the ark one day a year.
Hold your horses. Only one person saw it one day a year?
Yes, that's right. It was in the part of the temple called the Holy of Holies. It was considered the dwelling place of God. Of course, people knew they could encounter God anywhere, but they really knew that God was there.
Kind of like the Word and Sacrament.
Yes, Chester, very good. You've been listening, haven't you?
Yes, I remember hearing that Jesus is always present with us, but sometimes it's hard to see him with us. But Jesus promised us that he's present with us in the Word and in the sacraments, kind of like the Ark of the Covenant. You know for sure God is there.
Excellent, Chester. That's right.
I want to get back to the part about how only one person saw it one day a year. What's up with that? How do you get to be that one person? Were there tryouts or something? Or was it a competition like a race? And the one who finished first got to go in? I like racing.
No, there were no racing. There was no race promised. The one person was the high priest at the temple. This was the part of his job. Only he was allowed to go into the Holy of Holies, the room where the Ark of the Covenant was kept, and only one on the day of atonement, the priest would offer a sacrifice so that he and everyone else would be cleansed of their sins.
Whoa.
That was one of the biggest days, and still is, on the Jewish calendar.
But the ark is gone now, right?
Yes. The ark disappeared. After Solomon's temple was destroyed, the ark was never seen again.
Oh, that's so sad. I wish I could have seen it.
That's part of the reason why I wanted to build one. I know it's not the real thing, but it helps me remember the story. Plus, it can carry all of my stuff as we go on our trip to see Mr. Frederick.
Ollie, I have a question.
Yes?
How are you going to carry your ark?
Well, I hadn't thought about that. I guess it would be too big for me to carry on my own. Mom, Dad, can you carry it for me?
We have our own things to take on the trip, Ollie. We can't carry the arks too. Plus, we already told you that you don't need to take it on the trip with you.
Hey, Ollie, you can just use luggage that has wheels. That's much easier.
Yes, I agree, Chester. All of us will use our luggage.
Oh, okay. What should I do with my oak, though?
You can hang on to it. It's okay.
Can I still put all of my things in it?
Yes, of course.
And you can still take some important things with you on your trip, like your Bible and your pillow and blanket and all of that stuff.
That's right.
Don't forget your toothbrush. I forgot mine once, and boy was my owner not happy with me by the end of the trip. He said my breath stunk.
Yes, I'll bring my toothbrush, King.
Have a great trip. Tell Mr. Frederick we said hi. See you when you get back.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a good summer.
Let's go, guys. Another show from leaving. Oh yeah, we rocked it.
Coming out, take a bow.
I'm coming. And the star of the show.